Hello, my name is Kavita Melwani, and I'm a Master Certified Success and Business Coach with 2 decades of experience as an entrepreneur and almost a decade as a coach. I want to personally welcome you to the Soulful Entrepreneurs Club podcast, where my vision is to empower as many spiritually led businesses to run purposeful and profitable businesses aligned with their true selves. I want you to confidently and opulently shine your light without the overwhelm, the stress, or the burnout. Together, we will explore challenges that soulful entrepreneurs face and real implementable solutions so you can step into your unique purpose and shine. It is possible to bridge the success you already have with the truest, soulful, mystical parts of yourself. Are you ready to rise up as the leader you were born to be? Then join me, my soulful friends. The time is now for you to rise up and shine your light. The world needs you. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Soulful Entrepreneurs Podcast. So I have been spending this time to reflect on 2023, and some of you were able to attend the Align Planning workshop that I had on Friday. And during this time, I was able to reflect on the year at a deeper level in a group, which is so powerful. The collective energy of being together and reflecting and then looking forward to the year ahead will definitely help propel you for moving forward. And so if you weren't able to attend and you still would like to follow that aligned planning system that I have some great news. I am offering that as a course. It is a short course. It's only 3 hours, but it has some powerful exercises, visualizations, and as a bonus for those of you that are interested in the course before the end of the month, I am offering a 15 to 20 minute call after you complete the course to answer any questions and coach you through what you would like to create in the year ahead. So if you are interested in that, I will have a link in the show notes with more information. And you can just email me or contact me and I will send you the information. All right, so as I was going through that process myself before I ran the planning workshop, there were a lot of things this last year that I spent time on and invested in that really did not feel aligned. And so one of the intentions that I set for the year ahead is to go back to trusting myself and following my intuitive guidance before I make decisions in my business. And so it felt like this year when I was reflecting that all those choices were lessons for me. They were there for me to learn. And I can take those lessons and move forward, or I can beat myself up. So instead, I have decided to feel the sadness, feel whatever feelings have come up for me. And it's a complete mix of different emotions for those choices. And just allow the lessons to come through. And what I saw as my main lesson was to follow my intuition. And if I followed my intuitive guidance and what it was telling me, and even still allowing myself to go past my comfort zone, if I was definitely more conscious and aware of, that what's in my shadow, and even though I have that awareness, like really bringing that forward and being connected to that consciously, then I may have made some different choices. So my intention for the year ahead is to continue to grow in my business, and any choice that I make will be guided by my truth. And I'm not going to give my power away to someone else who seemingly knows more than I do. Okay, so that is what my intention is for the year ahead. And that reflection that time, if I had not spent that time reflecting, and then I would not have come up with that, right? And so during the workshop, there were some other people that had some awarenesses. And so one of them was about the fact that they weren't actually being visible. They weren't actually marketing as much as they thought they were, even though they were working really hard. And so shifting their focus and energy in the year ahead. And so I talk about this reflection time because if for those of you that follow astrology, and I love following all the things, right? So the astrology and crystals and all of that, and I don't necessarily talk about that a lot, but that is part of what I do look at and consider. We're coming up to a period of the Mercury retrograde, which people have a lot of fear around this, and there does not need to be fear. This is about a period for self-reflection. So it's a wonderful time for you to look inward, to pay attention to your life, to kind of step out a little bit and take yourself out of the doing energy and being more in the being and self-reflective energy. Not making any super major decisions unless it's, you've already started working on it. Just giving yourself a little time to make those decisions, right? Doesn't mean you don't do it. It's about the self-reflection. What is it that you want to do differently in the year ahead? What are things that no longer serve you anymore? And just because you let go of something doesn't mean that it was bad, right? Sometimes it is about taking what you needed at the time, and then it becomes a time to move on to something else. And that's okay, right? There is nothing wrong with that. So just paying attention. And so I do follow a couple of astrologers, and some of the things that are being said, that some things will be revealed, some things that were not clear before. And so the thing is, if you're not paying attention, if you're so busy in the doing, you will not notice those things. You will not notice the things that you are ready to let go of. So whether you choose to do my process of planning or you do your own, I'm going to encourage you to use this time to reflect on the past year. Reflect on the things that you've done, what you've focused on, what you've invested in, what you're spending your time doing, and kind of do this reflection time audit. And then step back and look at it with the idea that you are not judging yourself. You're going to accept that this is what I've done. And only with that awareness, only with that consciousness are you able to move forward and make different choices. If you just keep doing the same things that you've been doing, you're going to get the same results, right? And if you keep doing things and looking for answers and then skipping from thing to thing, you're probably not reaching your goals, right? And so how do you know if you're not connected consciously? Well, by your results. What is happening? What are the results that you're seeing? That is the indication of your energy. That is the indication of what's in your subconscious mind. Even if you consciously want something and you consciously believe something, if there is this tendency, this subconscious programming that you've had since childhood, which controls over 90, sometimes people say 95% of your behavior, your results may not match your intentions, your conscious intentions, right? So bringing those things into consciousness, bringing the awareness of how you're spending your time, bringing the awareness of the things that you're investing in, maybe programs, maybe how courses you're taking, all those things, and then examining where you are, deciding where you want to go and what you need to get there. That is the key. That is the key to moving forward. In addition to doing the inner work, to seeing what is actually stopping you. So take this time to self-reflect. Look at what is happening. What are you creating? And how your internal voice and world creating that and contributing to that, so that you can have a successful year, a more successful, aligned, joyful year in 2024. So if you have any questions about reflection, you're ready to move forward into a year and know that having aligned support would help you, let's talk. Let's connect. There will be a link in the show notes to be able to book a 30-minute call and elevate your business session, and we can dive into that bridge of what's missing. What is it that you need support with? And we will talk about whether working together is a good fit or not as well. So in the meantime, reflect, enjoy, and take good care. Bye.